from Des Moines, Iowa. Live from the 515. Live from Merle Mall. Live from Future Nightmares Haunted House in Merle Mall in Des Moines, Iowa. Are you ready for the show? Are you people ready? Welcome to the show. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're gonna do it again. Are you people ready or what? Are you ready? Oh, yes. Welcome to the show. This thing on the road. Happy Friday, people. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, yeah. All right, let's do this thing. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Never ends, it works its way inside. goes on, I'm not gonna make it. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends, it works its way inside. But if the pain goes on, I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends, it works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. If the pain goes on, if the pain goes on, are you ready? I push my fingers into I push my fingers into The 515. Are we ready, people? I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends, it works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. If the pain goes on, I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends, it works its way inside. But if the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. It never ends, it works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. I push my fingers into my... insane, all I've got. Oh God, it's 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 insane, all I've got. All I've got. Oh God, it's insane, 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 all I've got.
I know I've been doing this one a bunch recently, but it's a new one on the set list. Almost should have saved it for later so we could start it from scratch. But how are we doing, everybody? Live from the 515, Des Moines, Iowa. Double tap the screen. Let's get this thing rolling, guys. We got to get this thing growing faster and faster, man. I mean, if we're gonna get to 100,000, I don't know. We're going to find out. It is Friday afternoon. Should we do the Friday Night Fight song?
Welcome to Friday Night Fights.
You guys should gather around. You got to sub and thumb up the video, as we are officially on the road to 100,000 subs. Like no one else can claim anywhere. Everyone says they're on the road to 100,000, but you got to have at least 90,000 before you can really say you're on the road to 100,000. You know what I mean? You can't say you're on the road to 100,000 if you don't have 90,000. All right? Hey, Hall of Bards. I put new guitar strings on, some of you might notice. Sent to me on my birthday from Hall of Bards. These are brand new strings as of today. Do you think they're going to make it to 100,000 subscribers? It might be a push. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, you know, it might not. It might. I don't know. First 30 minutes of this stream is not looking very promising right now. Then again, I've been playing the same kind of stuff over and over again, so we'll see. We got to get that sub rolling. Roll those subs. Roll out the beautiful bean footage. You know what I mean? Are you beans? Yeah, let's do the Friday Night Fight song. We do it every time. All right, Jaron Spencer, Joanne Bird. What's up, guys? Let's get this thing rolling. Double tap the screen, people. I don't know. Maybe the new name, calling it Road to 100,000, is detracting the algorithm, man. Because we haven't had any banger episodes since I did that. You'd think we would have banger. Like, I would honestly think it would be magnet, bro. Like, we're about to get 100,000. So, I don't know. I don't know. If things don't change, I'm going to put it back to what we were doing before. I'm not going to lie. Where we just do regular thumbnail and regular name. Although I want to call it this. I may name it after the show, but if the algorithm doesn't like it. I imagine there's a lot of people who pretend to be on the road to 100,000 way too soon, you know? And the algorithm probably hates that because it's like you're faking it. But we're not faking it. We're the only people that can claim it. I'm one of the only guys in the world. How many people do you think are at 90,000 subs trying to get to 100? Probably not all that many. Cheers to that. Thank you all. Happy Friday. You made it through the week, or you almost did. It's 3:39 here in Des Moines, Iowa. Live from the 515, home of Slipknot. The biggest thing to come in Iowa since Corey Taylor and Slipknot. Are you ready for that? You already should be ready. Are you ready? Let's just keep rocking out. Let's do the Friday Night Fight song. I know every Friday we do this. I hope you like my little rendition of Duality. I probably should have waited to do that and started from scratch, because I think it's more magical if it started from scratch. I used the backing track that I had. It's still practice, though. It's not as much practice, though, as the starting completely from scratch, because that's... We need to do the song Sweet Dreams Are Made of These, all right? Let's get into it, though, all right? Let's do the Friday Night Fun song. Every Friday... We got to pump you up, all right? And then after this, I'm planning to do a nightclub meeting. All right, so we'll do that. So if you're a member of the nightclub, night after night we gather united as one. Are you united? Join the nightclub. My exclusive membership club here on YouTube, all right? We do meetings twice a week, and now that we're getting real close to 100,000, it's the time to join, dude. Because I have been documenting this place for twice a week. We've been 2 years in. We're hopefully going to get to 100,000 before the 2-year anniversary of this show. And all of those streams are going to look so awesome, man, because I journaled the whole time. I didn't know what I was doing until now, where it all starts looking really cool, dude. It wasn't until now, because you don't know what's going to happen to you, man. It may never matter. Now it looks legendary, bro. If you go look at the members only section, there's like 160 or 70 episodes, an hour or two each. It is going to now look like it's a masterpiece. It's one of it's like my life's work. This is like a amazing art project, guys. Let's get it done, though. We got to get to 100,000 by the 2-year anniversary, September 18th. That way it's all buttoned up and beautiful. Buttoned up and beautiful, all right? Let's button it up and then unbutton it and take its pants off and say, oh, yeah! I got faith for everybody, yeah! All right. Happy Friday! Are you ready for the fight song? Let's get it done. Everybody ready for this? Did I get is that a super chat I see? Or are you just happy to see me? No, I didn't get a super chat. Never mind. All right. Well, interesting. Let's keep this show growing, guys. Double tap the screen if you've been here for 5 seconds or if you've been here for a million. Let's wipe this. We're going to do the Friday Night Fight song. Happy Friday! Anybody going to see Spider-Man? I got my Spider-Man look on right now. Cyber Spider-Man. I'm not. I don't care. I'm sick of Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I don't care about it anymore. That's right. Hard take. And I love all this stuff. I was a huge fan of everything. Once Stan Lee died, it was all over. Yep. That's the truth. All right. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. All right, we're going to do the Friday Night Fight song. Anyone know how this goes? We're going to rock out like Rocky, all right? All right, all right. Drums, synthesizer, guitar. Looped, live, then mixed and remixed on the spot. We do this every single Friday because it's the Friday Night Fight song, and we fight for our right to party on the weekends. We fight for our freedoms. We fight so we can have a good time every Friday, every Saturday, every Sunday, every day. All right. Here we go. Oh yeah. Is that a cat in your eye? Do you have a tiger in your eye? Whoa, dude, it looks like you got the eye of the tiger, my dudes. We're going to call up Rocky. We're going to get that thing removed. He's going to punch it out of your eye. He's going to punch that tiger right out of your eye, all right? You got the eye of the tiger. You got to punch that thing out. That's the only way to remove it, dude. Punch the eye of the tiger. Or the tiger. Punch the tiger out of your eye, all right? Punch it. Punch it. Punch it into your eye? Maybe. I don't know how it works. You tell me. Okay, here we go. I'm tuning it up. Brand new strings. Let me get them tuned. Tighten your strings. All right. Here we go. Happy Friday. You ready to fight? You gonna fight? You can't. All right. Here it is. Starts with a kick. Love you all, Cyberpunk King. Cyberpunk version of Eye of the Tiger, but done totally wild, totally different, totally. All right, you want this belt? You gotta fight like Rocky. You gotta rock like Rocky. You want to be a champion? It's Friday. You're gonna fight to survive. All right, fight for your life, fight for your rights, fight for your wives, fight for your just. $5 from Canada. Corey Fisher says, five from Canada, says AC/DC live this Sunday at Commonwealth Open Outside Stadium. Sold out, 68,000 fans. It's going to be insane. Congrats on 90,000 subs. Corey, did I convince you to go? Hey, Corey, can we get a response? One more. All right. Corey is going to see AC/DC. Dude, I'm about to buy tickets to St. Louis. Dude, by the way, the tickets to St. Louis are only $300. And the tickets to see him at Notre Dame Stadium are $700. So that's the difference. I'm tempted to go to Notre Dame, though. Could you imagine seeing... Okay, hold on. I know I'm going to side tangent here. Can you imagine how is AC/DC allowed to play at Notre Dame Stadium? Like, everybody thought, like, the devil horns they wear, Highway to Hell, all this stuff, Hell's Bells, like, and they're going to let them play at Notre Dame, this Catholic school? That's crazy, right? But I'm tempted to go to that, even though it's double the price, because that's crazy. Like, they're allowed to do that, but the price is double. St. Louis is way cheaper than Notre Dame is. Notre Dame Stadium's so famous, though. It'd be crazy just to go there. You know, that's probably why it's so expensive, because it'd be awesome to be in Notre Dame Stadium. That's going to be legendary, dude. I'm surprised they would let that happen, you know, for a religious school. Okay, okay, Corey's seen him live before. All right, Corey, good for you. Okay, we're going to keep going. Here we go. Friday Night Fights. No more tangents. I could talk about AC/DC forever. I'm about to buy my tickets, probably to St. Louis, just because it's half the price. Even though Notre Dame, just to go to the Notre Dame Stadium, you know, I've never been to Notre Dame's football stadium. That alone is actually very legendary. So that's why it costs $700 freaking dollars for the same ticket that you'd buy $300, less than $300 now in St. Louis, by the way. All right. I'm excited for you, dude. They're so awesome. Oh my God. If you can get a chance, spend all your money and go, dude. I'm not exaggerating. AC/DC throws down hard, bro. Harder than any band you're ever going to see. I don't care how young. Age has nothing to do with it. It's the power of the music and how loud they are and how awesome that it's just amazing. Angus is a god. So is Brian Johnston. They're legends. Anyways, let's rock out like Rocky. Do it for Rocky. Do it for Angus. Do it for your family. Rock out every single weekend. All right? Double tap the screen. Here we go. Let's go! Sub it up. We got to get this thing to 91,000 subs. I want to do it right now. We should do it right now. So you better get in here right now, all right? All right, we got about an hour and a half left of this show. You better sub it up. Oh, there's a bunch of complainers.
We're going to unsub because we think we're just the...
Good. That's more room for better people than you to get in here and say, I was here before 100,000. If you unsub right now, you'd be making a stupid mistake, bro. This is about to be the biggest show. I'm about to collaborate with world-famous people. You don't even understand. That is my plan here. We're going to try to get David Lee Roth on this show, and I'm not even joking. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get that guy in here just to talk to him and have him act crazy, all right? We're going to do it. Mark my words. I'm gonna freaking go to his house, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go to his house. I'm gonna do it whether he wants me there or not. All right? All right? Get in here, David. Come on, Davey. No, it's nothing yet. Do you have a tiger in your eye? Maybe. Is that a tiger in your eyes or what? Adding to this thing. Calm down a little bit. Cyberpunk King. We're gonna rock out like Rocky. It's Friday! Phone that I watched this show with just went flying. But we're having too much fun. We can't have this much fun. Oh, we're gonna break everything. We're gonna keep breaking it. Here we go. You guys ready for this? Rock out like Rocky! Add a little more to this thing. We're not quite done yet.
Fight for your lives every night. Fight for your rights Friday night. Fight for your lives Friday. That's enough. Get it to 800. What are you doing? Get 3 more subs. Look at the number behind me. What are we doing? Get over here.
Get over here. Subscribe. Ooh, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
All right. Well, that's the Friday tradition we got going on here. Did you get ready? Did you scream at your boss and say, I'm taking this place over? It's Friday and I'm going to fight you. I'm going to fight to see who wins. I once knew a guy. This is so funny, dude. I knew a guy that once said, no one, if you can't beat me in a fight, then you're not going to tell me what to do. And he said that to one of his bosses. He also got kicked out of the military for that same reason. But yeah, he would say that to his bosses. I think, you know, he probably grew up by now. He has kids and stuff. But what a weird guy. I always thought that was so funny. He's like, oh yeah, well I can beat you in a fight, so you're not going to tell me what to do. Like to all of his bosses. He literally, dude, he got kicked out of the military. You got to be really, really, really ridiculous to have that happen. I'm not going to lie. So, funny. If I can beat you in a fight, then I'm not going to listen to what you say. Oh, all right. Well, everyone smarter than you probably can't beat you in a fight. So, yeah, I guess you're not going to work for anyone intelligent, right? Like, that's what's so funny about that. Oh, you're just a little nerd. You're not going to tell me what to do. Like, every boss is, like, not a... it's, like, smart guy. It's not a buff guy. It's so funny. All right, guys, let's keep going. Did you smack the tiger out of your eye? Or did you smack it into your eye? Did you shove a tiger into your eye? Because you got the eye of the tiger. Oh, yeah, hot goth babes love to use contact lenses of tigers. Tiger contact lenses. Is that what you have? Huh? Huh? Oh, you don't? All right, well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm making some marks, gonna mark some stuff. Where should we go now? Sweet dreams are made of these. Do you want sweet dreams are made of these? Or something else? Or something else. Double tap the screen. Let's get those subs rolling, bros. Let's go. Everybody, where you at, man? It's weird to just announce that you have a question. You know what I mean? You could just ask the question. There's people that... I have a question. I would guess don't ask the question unless you read what Nightbot has to say. How about that? Most likely, Nightbot will answer the questions. You know what I mean? Most likely, if you read Nightbot... your answers... Lots of weird people in the chat. Very jealous of how awesome this show is. I know. Yeah. Thanks, Onyx. Onyx with the cause and Onyx. You guys are so good at moderating. I love it. My mods are better than you, and they always will be. That's the best part about building a community and building it early, right? Like, we got a lot of people right here just dominating. I don't know, though, man. We've really hit a wall going into this month. I don't know if that's because of the thumbnail. I changed the titles and the thumbnails, right, to the 100,000 sub rally. So, but where are you guys? You guys aren't rallying around. You're not helping the show very much. This makes me nervous because Friday afternoon tends to be my best time. We only got 17,000 views in an hour, which I know sounds massive, but is a departure from our normal massiveness. But I'm not going to complain completely because it could keep getting worse. I don't know. Megan Non with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Megan. Love you, Megan. We got Megan. We got Corey Fisher. Thanks, guys, for the super chats. That means the world. Really, really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Anybody that throws in super chats or subs right now is a part of the final. There's only like a small window left, guys. If you don't contribute now, you can't, we can literally look up whether you threw money in or whether you subbed or whatever. If you contributed to this show before I got to 100,000, it means a lot. Because although I plan to get 1 million and want to get 1 million subs, I will tell you that first 100,000, everyone in that pool, those are the people. That's what it is, right? There's the most important people, and you can prove it because the live chat has a replay. So if you go watch any of these shows, you can watch the live chat replay. And not only that, if you give money, it shows right here. All right, so I got like literal proof, but also it's in the chat. Live chat replay on YouTube. So we know who was here and who really cared and was really here before, like, I'm a big deal, right? So when you see me at Madison Square Garden or headline in freaking Tomorrowland, bro, let me know. You know, you'll know. All right? Bad Wolf 2222 with a $2 says, "We are the goats." You are a goat. I love you. You're a wolf, though. Wolves eat goats, though. I don't know. Bad Wolf, we're goats, but you also, like, eat them, you know? You like the mouth behind me. What about that? I have the thing set up a little different today, but because of the mouth, I was like, we got to put it in the mouth. That's cool, right? Of course it's cool. Like, I don't need your opinion. I know it's cool. That's cool, right? I think that's objectively cool, too. I don't think there's anybody that'd be like, nah. No, that's just actually cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good one, right? The mouth eating. And I know TikTok can't fully see it, but I can't make an angle where you guys can see everything because you guys I view so far away, and it still does. I don't know why it's so ridiculously like that, but it is. No, you can't. Mr. Guido with a £2 asked me if he can have a guitar like mine. No, because this is my whole career. So it's like Eddie Van Halen's not going to build his guitar for you. No. I've made tens of thousands of dollars by using this guitar. I'm not going to let other people have one. I've got to make at least $1 million before I would even consider doing that. And I'm not going to lie, if I don't make $1 million, then no one gets it. I'm literally the only guy. I built this thing 6 years ago. The video on TikTok went viral with 500,000 views. It's still pinned to my top of my TikTok account. And I've never, ever seen anybody come anywhere close to this. Anywhere even close. This is still the best guitar in the world. Coolest guitar on earth. Like, I don't even think that's questionable. I think it's objectively the coolest guitar. Another thing where, I literally think it is. I literally think objectively I have the best guitar on earth. And then I don't even think anything's close second. I think it's literally like my guitar 1,000 years in the future. And then there's other guys, but they're not even close. You know? And no, I'm not going to say it's the best quality guitar. No. But that's literally not even close, right? Because I don't have a Les Paul. But I would say if you close your eyes and didn't look, you would be crazy impressed by the sound of this thing, right? I think it sounds... I think it sounds beautiful, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's good in all counts, right? So, yeah. Like I said, close your eyes. The people that always go like, I think...
You should play like a real guitar, like...
Hey, dude, you don't know. You literally, you just look at me too much and you're getting it. It's getting in your head. It sounds as good as anything, dude. I would put this right next to a freaking Les Paul. Although, obviously, Les Pauls are amazing. I don't even have a Les Paul. I've never had a Les Paul. I don't know. I don't have a Les Paul or a Fender Strat. But I would tell you this sounds pretty darn good for what's going on here. And it looks the coolest, so you get the best of both worlds. But thank you for the question. I appreciate the £2. That's nice. I love having money from all over the world. All right. Let's go. Now what, guys? Should we do around the world? We haven't done that in a while. We haven't done... any Daft Punk in a while. We had requests for it. I did my own kind of thing. I feel like we also do a lot of Daft Punk. Should we do Sweet Dreams Are Made of These? Around the World, Harder, Better, Faster. Or... we had some Pantera fans in the chat. AC/DC, we haven't done AC/DC in a second either. The problem is, I realize that I go into my banger mode on weekends. I do the things that I love on weekends. And so there's probably a lot of people that tune in at the same time every week. And then they go, oh God, he just does the same 5 songs. But it's like, I don't know why I feel Friday vibes. I got certain songs that feel Friday vibes. Like Dirty Deeds by AC/DC. And like, I got certain songs that like... I didn't do a Dono Goal. Lump one. Thanks, Jaron. No, I didn't do a Dono Goal. It just seems like I put that there and it's just a wasted effort. I appreciate that, Lump. You know, I don't know. Every time I do that, it kind of just feels like donation goal is almost like an embarrassing, like when you don't make it, it's like weird that you're even asking for it. 420. 420. It's literally 420 here in Des Moines, Iowa right now. There it is. Do whatever you got. I don't drink or smoke, but you can. You can do whatever you want right now. It's Friday. It's Friday at 4:20. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. The default background on this phone. But this is just my my phone that I read the chat with. So it doesn't have a cool background. All right, there it was. Now it's 4:21. I hope you made your wish. I want 1 million subs and $1 million. I want 1 million subs and $1 billion. I want millions of dollars and millions of subs on YouTube. Millions of goth babes all over the place. Hot tubs, bikinis, and Lamborghinis. Millions of subs, millions of dollars. Move this show forward. Cheers. I'm going to finish this coffee. Happy afternoon. We're going to do about an hour more. Not even. We'll do a little bit of an hour. We'll do exactly 2 hours this afternoon. It'll be a legit power hour without although I didn't play music nonstop, unfortunately, but I like to talk. It's a community. If you want to build community, talk to your chat. Join the Discord. All right, I'm going to look at what people said about the response to what I was saying. Sweet dreams.
Oh, you like
You like the tiny voice? You like it when I'm a tiny, little tiny? You like it when I'm so small? Ah, it's 420. Lump.
Is watching with my daughter. She says hello. Hello, Lump. Lump's daughter. Lump's daughter. I mean, Lump's name stands for something to do with cows. Does that make your daughter like a little veal? Is your daughter a veal or a calf? Lump AC is a cow. That's what their name was. I don't know. That's not me. I'm not the one who said that. All right. Thank you, Lump AC. Happy daughter. Happy daughter. $5. Thank you, Lump. I would put the goal up. We could set a goal. It's just a waste of time. Nobody's into it. It just doesn't seem to do anything. Man, I'm gonna have to go pee here soon. I drink, another one of those days where I overly hydrated. All right. Oh God, the thing's not working. Okay. See, I set it for longer than 30 minutes. They give me a 30-minute goal. There, I'm gonna set it for the end of the show. That'll be when the show ends. All right. And here's the thing. Unfortunately, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick because I drank too much water, chugging that coffee. It'll take me 2 seconds. All right, I'm gonna stream during the stream. Let's get it to. Can we get to 91,000 guys? Hurry up. We got an hour. Sorry. I just hooked up with like 12 hot goth babes, dude. Yeah, it was that fast. What do you want me to do? 12 of them. I know, embarrassingly fast. That was so fast that like, well, if you, it's not normally that fast. I just had to hurry. Okay. Oh, you want me to prove it? Are you a hot goth babe? I'll prove it. Show up. Yeah, you think it takes 10 seconds for me to... You're right. Oh yeah, you're right. Get in here, okay? I'll prove it right now. I'll prove it live on the stream. What am I talking about? I don't know. All right. Shh. Family friendly show. So family friendly. Okay. Oh, that's the sound of the bonus round. It sounds like bonus round. Yeah. All right. Let's get into there, guys. I think we should do Sweet Dreams because we didn't do that enough. Now, if I butcher it, well, then clap. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then we might do AC/DC, or we might do something else. But we got to do this one. This is a brand new one. I probably played this twice on the stream. And if you rewind it a couple streams ago, I learned it. Somebody was giving me super chats. I learned it on the stream. So that's what I'm really proud of. It was one of the ones I was always planning to add this one. And then I got pushed into... somebody kept giving me money, and then I finally learned it. Jaron Spencer with a 5 dono train. Jaron Spencer's all in. Yeah, guys, when that timer runs out, we'll let that timer kind of be the end of the show. That's a fun way to do it. So 56 seconds, or 56 minutes. I mean, nah, we're not going to, I don't know. We'll go at longest 5.5 hours. If we can get that thing to 91,000, that's the goal. All right, I'm going to probably slam the door on you guys with the sub-only mode. We're not getting a lot of views, but we are trying to get goal. I don't care. I mean, views do equal subs. It's a real thing, but at the same time, we're more about the subs around here. We're trying to get to 100,000 by the end of August, guys. We're trying to get to 100,000 subs by the end of August, guys. So we got to start, we got to boost that momentum again, all right? Boost it, boost it, boost it. All right, if you don't make this goal right now with the sub goal, donation goal, then I'm probably never going to do that again. I'm not going to lie, because I like the idea of it. YouTube always, by the way, gives you a notification to do it. They think it's a great idea. Joanne Bird just gave 5 to that. We got 3 out of the 10. No, it says 2 out of the 10. What? It didn't count? Oh, yeah, wait. Lump was the one who wanted it, and I started it right after Lump gave me money. Sorry, Lump. Love you. All right. Fail. Oh, well. 2 out of 10. If it doesn't, YouTube always notifies me and says, put a chat goal.
Oh, and I'm always like,
dude, people don't really like that, I don't think. I don't know. Right? They sort of do. They like it initially, and then I think it's just I don't really know. Do you guys like that? Thank you, Joanne Bird. All right. We're going to wipe this. I'm just going to do Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. This is a brand new one. I do it spooky, like Marilyn Manson style, and I don't know. I haven't done it in a second, so if I screw it up, who cares? All right, don't judge me. It's brand freaking new in my world, all right? This one goes out to all the hot goth babes and all the not so hot goth babes. How about that too? Everyone that's goth and everyone who's not goth especially. Or no, you don't have to be goth to be in here. Most of us are not. You can. I love the sun. I love the sun so much, bro. Oh god, do you hear that? That's a wave of hot goth babes knocking. Oh god. That was a giant tsunami of hot babes. It was crazy. Did you see it go? Kev just gave 5. Kev gave 5. Drop 907 gave 10. Hey, it looks like these people like the call to action. I love you guys for that. All right. My regular people seem to like the dono thing. If we get the dono, we will continue to do those sometimes. Otherwise, if we don't get the dono goal, I'm tempted to not do it because although I do have goals around here all the time, I feel like what Drop 907 just did. I'd rather just have people throw $20 at me instead of feeling forced to do $5 at a time. I'm not exactly sure here. Let me make sure we're tuned and we're going to go. Got brand new strings. Thanks to Hollow Bards. We're going to try to get to 100,000 with this set of strings. I don't know. It just depends on how long it takes, right? Are they lucky strings? We're going to find out. Okay, here we go. Everything's made from scratch. Live looping! Drums, synthesizer, guitar, looped live, then mixed and remixed on the spot, all right? This is a song that is really slow tempo. I do it a little faster, and even then it's still slow. But we're just going to see how it feels, all right? I hope you like it. All right, spooky, spooky, spooky vibes, all right? Sweet dreams, all right, guys? This one's done all goth rave awesome, all right? We're going to see how it goes. Here we go. Hope you enjoy. Let's find a cool snare for this one. To reset this thing because it's being weird.
made of these? Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them wanna use you. Some of them wanna be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to use you. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them wanna be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Sweet dreams. disagree. Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused.
All right. Well, I think that's a fun version. I don't know. It's fun version. Subscribe right now. Let's go. Get it to 900 people right now. All right? We're about to end this show. Well, in 30 minutes. We're going to do 30 more minutes. All right? What? You can still go hey, hey, like an Osmond song? What are you talking about over there on TikTok? You making up your own thing? I don't know. What does that mean? You want to play Donny Osmond? 7 out of 10 of the goal, guys. Hey, we got 30 more minutes. Lump AC with a 5. Gentle Jake still doing 3. Refuses to participate in the goal. Refusing to help the goal there with that, Gentle Jake. There we go. Gentle Jake gave us 3, 3. 2 threes saying subscribe. 5 a.m. on a Saturday for Gentle Jake in Australia. There he goes. $8 from Gentle Jake, says W's. Gentle Jake is in Australia. We love you, Gentle Jake. Happy Australia. How is Saturday? Is it good? So he's in the future. Tell us how the future is, Gentle Jake. Gentle Jake is in Australia, and it is Saturday. It's Saturday in Australia right now. 5 a.m. They're living the dream. Sweet dreams. What do you guys think? Do some more? here. We got another 5 from Lump AC. Thank you, Lump AC. Love you guys. All right, 7 out of 10 of the goal. Let's keep this thing moving. It's all good, Gentle Jake. Very slow Friday. I don't know if this is, some schools are already back in session, so I don't know if we're already seeing that problem, because the AI says when school goes back in session, everything gets weird. We may have already been starting to see that. That makes me sad. We're going to see. We're going to find out. We're going to come back Friday night, all right? Gentle Jake with an 8 says, you are the dream. I'm in it. So far. We have one goal, though, that's been going on for like 6 months. It makes me so nervous, dude. Let's go. Let's get that thing to 900. All right? We got to get to 900 at least. I thought we were going to have no problem getting to 91, man. Because Friday afternoon's the best day. If this is going to be the best moment of the week, we are going to have a very hard time getting to 100K, guys. I'm so nervous. You don't understand. Because, that's the problem with setting a goal that is, 6 months in the making. I mean, it's 2 years in the making, but, I made an announcement. Does anybody remember? I made an official announcement of the goal of trying to get to 2 year, and the 2-year anniversary, I wanted to get to 100,000 subs. That was an official announcement I made. That's September 18th. So, now, as we get closer and closer, I'm getting so nervous, man. And I want to go to AC/DC, but the only reason I'm not buying AC/DC tickets is if I waste 3 days doing that, because I got to get a hotel, so I got to go down the day before, the day of, and then the day after because it's a 6.5 hour drive. So it'll waste days. It's worth it because that's a once in a lifetime thing, but it may screw everything up because 3 days off, we may get real close. I hope we can do it by the end of August. I'm getting nervous, man.
I just get so nervous.
Get in here and subscribe, guys. What are you doing? You know what I mean? We're getting to 100,000 subs. We got to move faster, guys. Don't ever say no doubt, dude, because if you say no doubt, I'm glad you're confident. But the problem is, I think a lot of people think that. I think there's a lot of people that think no doubt about it, and so they're not even helping. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem is a lot of people get overconfident and they're like, he doesn't even care that I'm here. We don't need him. We don't need to help him. He's going to do it no matter what. That's not true. It's not true at all. That's the crazy part. Is people don't realize it's a huge community. It's a giant community thing, and it takes thousands of people to make this work. And literally, if everybody's not showing up and throwing down and contributing, then I will probably not make it there. So I mean, that sucks that the past 3 episodes, every episode that I labeled Road to 100,000 has actually been extremely low engagement compared to where we've been. So I don't know if I should not call it that, or if it's the thumbnail. I don't know. Makes me worried. Megan with a $5 says goal with a target. We need one more. 9 out of 10 for the super chat goal. Oh, Jaron just gave another 5. There you go. W's in the chat. We got the super chat goal. All right. That's the problem with the super chat goal thing is I just feel like I got to keep making them. You know what I mean? We did it. Thank you. We did it with a half hour to spare too. Technically it's 5 o'clock and I would want to get out of here because it's the 5 o'clock thing, right? But I'm not going to do a show that's only an hour and 40 minutes. We're not going to none of these shows should be that. We're going to do 20 more minutes. We'll probably hard out at 2 hours. We're just going to see if people stick around. I'm going to stay. All right. Let's get it to 900. Look at that. That's a cool number. That's a very nice number. I love the background. You know what makes me think is like a gorilla. Does that look like a gorilla? It looks like King Kong, like purple King Kong. His mouth. What do you think it looks like? There's the number 90K. Do you see that? It says 90,000. There's another 90,000. There's actually a 90,000 trophy right here in his mouth. That's what you can't tell. Isn't that awesome? AI can run the game, dude. There's a 90,000 sub trophy in his mouth. It says 90,000 legends right there. That's a 90,000 sub trophy. Here, I'm going to show you guys what the background looks like really quick. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. All right. It also says 90K forever. It says forever legendary 90K over here. You can't see it. There it is. See it on the very edge. That's a 90,000 sub trophy. In his mouth, 90,000 legends, and there's 90,000 sub trophies all over with the 90,000 in the corner. Freaking awesome, right? Like, that's so sick, dude. I mean, I told it to do that, but like, again, like the fact that it like hit a home run is crazy, dude. That's insane. Sometimes AI, like, you know, how cool is the background if I don't put the number? It's way better, right? Visually, it's freaking insane because the number breaks the illusion, but we got to do it that way. I wish I had a digital version, but when I try it on the app, it doesn't work right. But that looks way cooler, right? If it would work right, I'd put it digitally down here probably, right? I'd have it like down here. But it doesn't work. Because every time I try it, it just does nothing. I don't know why. Somebody needs to freaking contact the people. It never works. Otherwise, I would do it. But it doesn't. So we had to manually put it up. Cool background, right? Very, very 10 out of 10. That's really sick, right? A whole mouth full of 90,000 sub trophies. 10 out of 10. Good job with that. Does it ever make you wonder where AI copied that from and like how it got the idea, you know? Because it makes me wonder. All right. Let's keep going. All right. Thank you all. We are living the dream. We are living the dream. Never forget, it is Friday. I am doing what I want with my life. And although I have goals and they stress me out, I'm very stressed out by it. It makes me sad. So you got to set goals and try to achieve them so we can all feel like we've done something. But then I get real stressed out about like deadlines. Because we still need 9,000 more subs. And we have... Every day that goes by that we don't get 1,000 subs means we're getting close to the wire. It's August 7th, so we're 1 week in. You know what I mean? If a week goes by and we don't have 1,000 subs, so reality is, guys, like, how are we gonna get 10,000 in 4 weeks if we don't get at least 2,500 subs per week? You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy? That's what it starts getting down to, and then that gets in my head. And although this place is about fun and games, we've done something here with the goal, okay? And although the overall goal is September 18th, but I just want to beat it by the end of August, I'll be honest, you know? Don't you guys want to see that? And then I'll stop with the goals. You guys don't get, like, there's people that are like...
You're so obsessed with the sub count.
Yes, I want to get the 100,000 sub plaque. I want to get 1 million, but that's very far away, so I'm not going to yell about it all the time. Like, it's kind of going to break the curse that I have on me of being obsessed with sub count for a while, right? Because until we start really growing, like the difference between 100,000 and 1 million is absolutely massive. So unless we hit a huge momentum, like I'll be satisfied with 100 for a while. I want to get 1 million, but it's going to take so much more. And that may take years, dude. So I'm not going to be as concerned about that until it starts getting real. So once we get closer to 500,000 or 250, I'll probably freak out about a bit. But that'll take a long time. At least at the pace we're going right now, you can't get 250 subs an episode and expect to get to 1 million anytime soon, right? That'll take me my whole life. So, but 100,000, dude, I am currently in the top 2,000 music channels on YouTube. Yeah. I'm like 1,900 and something. I might even be in 800. Think about that. Of all music in the history of mankind, in the history of the world, is all on YouTube. Go on Social Blade and look. On Social Blade right now, I am in the top 2,000 music channels of all time in the history of the world. So think about that. Every music artist you've ever known every music artist that ever lived in the history of the world is on YouTube in YouTube Music. And I'm in the top 2,000. What do you think that means? Isn't that crazy? You're like, you know, I'm sure nobody would put me in the top 2,000, but I am. I know. It's crazy. Kev with a $2 says, swords, please. It's over here. I gotta tape the handle up. It's broken. The handle is very broken, dude. It broke like you remember. It broke a long time ago. Kev got me this. Kev and Gentle Jake bought me this when I went to the circus. Speaking of that, dude, I don't know where my clown nose went. Haven't seen my clown nose in a while. I don't know where that thing fell to. That makes me sad. I gotta find that thing. That's a good prop. Anyways, thank you for this, Gentle Jake and Kev. Yeah, I got a nice sword holder over here that I made. All right, we're gonna rock out now. Gentle Jake, we bought that at the circus. If you want to watch that, go watch. I did a live stream from the circus. Okay, you can go watch it. I went to the world's largest circus. That was at the mall. I'm live from Merle Hay Mall in Des Moines, Iowa, and I went to the circus. They gave me free tickets, freaking $90 tickets, dude. I got a VIP front row ticket for free because of this show, because I'm that cool. That's the perks of this show. Somebody should get AC/DC to give me free tickets. You know what I mean? But they don't even need the help. They don't even care about like influencers. You know what I mean? Do you think I could get in because I'm an influencer guy? The term influencer is so weird, dude. I hate it. I just think of dumb hot chicks, dude.
Like, I'm an influencer, I'm an influencer, yeah, all I do is just, barely wear any clothes, and everybody gives me free stuff. Yeah, I'm so stupid, yay! Oh my god, I'm just so hot that I get millions of subscribers! Yay, I didn't do anything with my life, I just got free stuff forever, yeah! Totally.
That's what I think of influencers. I worked really hard. That's the difference. This is crazy, dude. And I didn't just sit there like, oh my god, I'm 20 years old and I'm just... Yeah. Not that I won't work with them and plan to work with them. I'm going to work with a bunch of hot babe influencers, so get out of here with that. Well, let's get Queen Neffy on this show. You know what I'm saying? We need to get some of the ultimate hot goth babes. Pink Chiu and Queen Neffy. Let's get them on this show. Let's go, right? Right? We're going to try, dude. They're way above my level, though. You know, they got millions. They got millions of subs, so either they're going to work with me or they're not. I doubt it. I don't know. Gentle Jake with a $3 super chat says, try to collaborate with them. It'd be sick. Yeah, we will. Oh, we will. Or that's the next generation. When we get to 100,000 subs, I will definitely be trying to get hot goth babes or hot babes in here on the show. That'd be fun, dude. Even just have them, while I play music, they just sit there. Or they dance or they do something dumb. Or I'll just talk to them. I don't care. They don't have to do anything. Oh, you know what they had to do, though. You know what I mean. You know what they're going to be doing. You know
what they're going to do. You know what they're going to do. Yeah.
All right, let's do something else. We got to get to 900. I'm not going to play a single song until we get to 900. And then we're going to finish Sweet Dreams. Let's finish Sweet Dreams. Come on, let's go. Let's get it to 900. Let's finish one more song, and then we'll get out of here. All right, we're going to do this. Get 6 more subs right now. Come on. Don't do that. Get in here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Get in here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
You can say you were here at 90 before 91,000. Remember the number. Remember November. Remember. Oh no, the knob is already going off. Man, these loopers, dude. I mean, I know how to fix them. Like, I could solder knobs and stuff in, but dude, like, dude, I use these so much. They're breaking like crazy. This sucks. If I gotta keep buying $700 loopers, I'm never gonna make any money, dude. I gotta get a sponsor. All right, there we go. Thank you. All right, W's in the chat. The goal was to get to 91, but I guess we're gonna have to wait till tonight. I don't know. We are gonna stick around. I'm gonna finish this one, and we'll do one more song, and then we'll head out. This was almost exactly 2 hours, but thank you all. All right.
Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to be abused. Some of
I wanted to get it to 91,000. Are you gonna subscribe? Let's do one more. Should we do a little more upbeat rockin' one? Like some AC/DC? I know, I feel like we haven't done an AC/DC in a while, actually. We did Hell's Bells the other day. We've been just doing the new ones, right? Which I like the new ones. What's your thoughts on my version of Sweet Dreams? Is it just spooky dumb? Spooky dumb? Spooky dumb? Excuse me? Excuse me? Let's keep going. All right, AC/DC, you want some cyberpunk? Cyberpunk? TNT? Channel Jake with a $3 super chat saying, can you save me? I'm cold and it's raining outside. Bro, you're in Australia. You don't even know what cold means, bro. I know you're from the USA, but the coldest it gets in Australia, it doesn't even snow. Does it even snow anywhere in Australia? I don't think it does. Pretty sure it doesn't even snow. You're cold, bro? Come have a taste of Iowa, all right? You don't even know, bro. It's freaking miserable. I know you're from the USA, so for you, I'm cold as well. I get cold easily. So I get cold easily, okay? I agree. Like, if it's like 50 degrees, it sucks, all right? You know? Like, but, dude, Australia cold is the biggest funny, like, that's hilarious. Good job. What, you had to put on a sweater for the first time in the whole year?
Oh, it's Australia. I'm so cold. Oh, God, please.
You're right, bro. Maybe it's hot, but it's not cold. Come move to Iowa or freaking experience absolute horrifying, like, -30 temperatures, and then let me know. It's why I want to leave, bro. The only thing that makes me want to leave Iowa. Well, plus there's not a lot of connections around here, but the snow. I don't want to be in snow anymore. It's so terrible. It's not fun unless you ski, which you're not skiing nonstop, and you're not snowing. And in Iowa, we don't have any mountains, so none of that happens. Unless you drag somebody behind a four-wheeler or you are going down a hill, snow is just in the freaking way, and it makes me sad and miserable, and I can't stand it. It's just a big, messy, annoying garbage fest, and it breaks everything, and it's horrible. Anyways, I'm going to move to Australia. How about that, mate? Good night. Gentle Jake, I'm moving to Australia. Are you down? I'm moving in with you. At least I'd have access to Japan. Snows in the mountains of Australia. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, obviously, right? I mean, I'm not really, that really doesn't count, right? Like, how many people live in the mountains of Australia? You know what I mean? Like, most of Australia is just barren, right? It's like, I love Australia. And they can take a good ribbon, right? They can take it. They're funny. Australia's funny. All right. I love you, Australia. There's someday I'm going to come out there. If everything works, if I can ever figure it out, dude, I will fully come out to Australia and then we are going to rock out, dude. I would love to rock out down under, right, guys? Wouldn't that be fun? Oh my God. I have a vision of that. I don't know how to go about it, dude. I really don't want to go book my own venues and make my own business agreements. Like, that's the other thing. I've done that in my life. Now I want real money. Like, I need to get paid, right? In order to go anywhere. And I'm not going to go on world tour and eat it. You know what I mean? And not only that, you got to like have contracts with venues. Like, venues are going to have to actually pay me. Right? Like, I think we've had this discussion, and not to be that way, but now that I have almost 100,000 subs, like, once I go on the road, like, I've got to be worth at least dude, okay, like thousands of dollars per show. You know what I mean? Right? Like, honestly, dude, I think I should make $5,000 a show. Does anyone agree? On a world tour in other countries, I fully feel that. And some people might think that's insane, but that's hard to ask people. And not only that, if I go there, imagine I go to a venue in Australia. Like, I don't really know how to get somebody to sign a contract to pay me that much, you know, because if I show up and they don't pay me, like, I don't know whether they get paid ahead of time or how. I need to research that. I love AI. That's where AI is just wonderful, isn't it? Because it'll give me answers. I love that. I love feeling like I'm not dumb because of AI. That's the only good, like, that's the best part, right? When you don't know something like that, like, they'll give me an exact answer. They'll give me all the answers. Love that. But I'd rather have a booking agent. But does anybody know a worldwide booking agent that's not going to ruin my life? I'm sick of that. I'm not going to get a label. Like, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to sign with the devil. Now, here's the other side of it. I guess you got to have connections, though. Because I was going to say, I would hire somebody who wants to do that. But I'm not going to, like, if unless you're real ambitious, I don't know. You have to have connections. And having worldwide connections usually means you have to be in a company, right? Okay, what was it? Somebody said Rammstein in the chat. We could do Rammstein, maybe. Rammstein. Whole lot of Rosie. Like, I'm not interested. I used to say if I could just go on tour and break even, that's fine. And I still have that mentality, but also, like, reality is, guys, like, you know, dude, I have 100,000 subs. I want to freaking, well, I don't yet. All right. But you know what I mean? By the time if I go on the road next year, like, if I started booking stuff for next year, like late next year, because it won't be early next year. Like, it'd be like the end of the year. Should I, start trying to figure out, like, fall of next year? What do you guys think? Would that be insane? Which part of Australia has the most reptiles? Probably all of it, dude. I don't know. That's a crazy question. I don't know. Australia's full of them, dude. You can get me summer party venue hookups. I do need a manager, booking agent. I do. Yeah, I agree. 100%. This is where, like, do you think you could design an AI that would be smart enough to be good at that? This is one of those things, right? Do you think you could get it, like train AI to handle conversations in a way? Probably not, right? Because you see that one guy that makes all those videos, like, mocking how dumb it is. Because if you had it call, like, you could have it call people and stuff. But the problem is, it'd be all confused. You'd be like, dude, you're ruining the deal. It's all, like, confused and saying weird crap. Yeah, whatever you say. They're like, I'll offer you $100.
Yeah, we'll take it.
You know, like, that's probably what it would do. It's almost at the point, though, you could train it to be your manager, dude. That'd be freaking awesome, right? What if I made an AI assistant that called around the world? You think people will bid for me if I put out an ad? I don't know. You think Rammstein is from Australia? Dude, Rammstein is from Germany. Yikes. Very, very different. Rammstein from an Australian Rammstein. That's so funny, dude. You realize they're German. That's why they're so scary, right? Like, that's crazy. Turkey. You want me to play in Turkey? I would be almost open-minded. The only problem is, man, You ever heard of the movie Midnight Express? And not that I'm going to do what that guy did, but that movie makes me terrified of that area, right? Like, that's... There's a nice song from Rammstein called Can't Remember. There's a lot of great Rammstein songs. Rammstein's one of my favorite bands of all time. Good day, mate. Anybody? I'm just trying to see if people know what they're talking about in the chat. Yeah, my writer should include live streaming the shows. Yeah, I would assume they'd want that. That promotes them, you know what I mean? That helps them. Hotel stage performance, yeah. I mean, but then you got to promote it, right? I'm looking more for somebody to pay me flat out so that I don't have to worry about any of that. If it fails, it's their fault, not mine. You think 5,000 per show is not a lot of money? You think 10,000? I love hearing that. Thank you. Good. Yeah, but I mean, like, if we can get 5,000 per show, I think we could do good, you know? Anybody else? All right, I'm just kind of reading the chat because they're saying stuff. Sorry. We're going to get into it. How much did Kavinsky get paid? Dude, you'd be destroyed by some of what those people get paid. I'm going to guess Kavinsky got paid $50,000 to $100,000 every time. Yeah, that's what's crazy, guys. Like, I looked into what, like, Mark Rebier, right? He's probably the most famous live looper of all time as a solo live looper artist, right? Dude, it says when you look it up that he gets paid between $30,000 and $150,000 per show. Now, he has 2 million subs, so I'm not in that category. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Bands like Steel Panther get paid $70,000 per show. So, you know, it's crazy what you can get. Some people think I should get paid 10. Look it up, dude. You can Google it. It's crazy. You think I should go to the Middle East or Turkey? I just don't want to get trapped there. That's the only thing I'm scared of is, like, you know, they can, like, frame you and just lock you up and pretend you did something wrong. Yeah, that's scary. But they have all the money. I'm not going to pretend like if you know, if people from, like, you know, some of those countries want to give me a bunch of money, I will do it. I don't know. Is it gross or net take home? I don't know. Yeah, they got to pay crew and stuff. It's just the money you get paid. So you decide how much people you bring. You know what I mean? If you get paid $70,000, that's up to you whether you bring a giant light show. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they're just paying you to be there. I think you probably just decide how you want to do the show. Right? So don't bring 1 billion people. I like this conversation a lot. I like that. You said only peak artists get paid $500,000 though? I would argue that Steel Panther and Mark Rebier are peak artists. Now, yeah, they're not in the, like, category of like okay, Cat's Eye, you know, the pop thing, played at a festival here in Iowa called Hinterland. Okay, and I wanted to look into how that works for them. Hinterland is a festival in Iowa. It's the biggest festival, and they had Cat's Eye, and apparently Cat's Eye gets paid $2 million per performance. And then they also had Mumford and Sons, and Mumford and Sons is like almost about that much. So it's kind of wild the way it varies. I don't know where I sit in that thing. Because they could say, like, okay, I'm internet famous or whatever, but, like, that, where does that set, right? I love you for that. Elizabeth, I wish I could hug you. You're the best. Elizabeth K says, your use of melody, familiar hooks, close to the formulas used in the industry that are reminiscent of well-known timeless American pop and rock makes you a force and intelligent performance artist. Love that. Write that down on the wall, dude. Somebody send that to the people that need to pay me around the world, for sure. Love that. I don't know what you mean. Charlie Phantom says, not like that, bro. I promise it's not like what the media puts out. I have been traveling in the location since 2015. They also have their own effects, but you bring the vibe. And then says, nah, Sparky is peak artist. Love that. I love that. Maybe. I don't know, right? You make your own value. It's just, can you really reach out to a foreign country? That's the problem, right? I need an agent. I need an agent who already has the connections, who can already guarantee the money. Because good luck negotiating, like, raw dogging it with, like, random venue. Like, you contact a legit venue, right? Because you're not going to play bars, right? You got to play, like, venues, like smaller venues, right? Like, but then you reach out and you're like, go, give me 5,000. And they're like, who are you? No. You know, because you reached out to them or whatever. But then I guess you're... Elizabeth K says, you could world tour. You'd kill it in any market or demographic or geographic location. I think I would too, though. I do agree with that. Because I think a lot of my references to modern famous... that's why people don't get is when I choose songs to sort of cover-ish, I try to cover these songs that everyone ever would know, even if you don't speak English, which is why a lot of my audience doesn't speak English. But also my own songs. So I'm glad you think so. I would love that. Who knows, though? Kavinsky played in Tomorrowland. Look up how much Kavinsky got paid. You guys can find out. Tell me. Type it in. It's usually known because people got to pay them. Like, a lot of these artists are actually listed by famous agencies to be hired. So, like, the actual amount is a number that's very well known. Right? So people that wonder, like, there's a little bit of negotiation for sure. But some of these people, like, are signed to, what is the talent agency? There's the one that's, like, the biggest talent agency. A lot of them are signed to the same agency. There's the one giant agency that everybody's signed to. And then you can literally look up, if you want to hire them, you got to look up how much it is to hire them. Let's get to 91,000, guys. Elizabeth K says, you choose world theme familiars and timeless favorites that anyone can relate with. Yeah, I hope so. I try. Thank you. Yeah, particular artist industry rates. Who knows? The rates are crazy. Because also, dude, I've been a musician who's, been paid $100 to play places or no money, right? So, like, it's crazy, the wild variety, right? Because some people would say, oh, it's literally, like, ridiculous, isn't it? When do you become a person who gets paid tons of money versus, a bar band, right? Like, how many people, if you want to play a local bar, they're going to give you like $100 and you're going to say, good job, way to go, nobody cares. You know what I mean? I don't want to play bars, I want to play venues. And then, like, when you just say, I'm worth $5,000, well, it's like, on paper, maybe. I don't know. It's weird, right? I need an agent. But everybody reaches out to the agencies. The real agencies, you can't even reach out to. They have to reach out to you. All right, I'm gonna read. I like reading. This is a good conversation. Thank you, guys. You make me feel good. So, like, this makes me. The fact you guys believe that I should be worth all this money and stuff is really, really interesting for me right now. Spicy says, you would definitely succeed touring with your energy alone, not to mention your skill and passion. Keep grinding, my dude. Become undeniable, and the money will flow like a river. I've heard that. People say that. Become undeniable. I love that. I love that. I've seen that quoted with famous people, and that's such a fun one. Become undeniable. My big fear is that they want me to travel with this light up gear though, right? And you better believe it's terrifying. Like, do you really think I want to put this on an airplane? It's gonna get stolen, dude. Like, if I try to do my bit anywhere, like, I'm probably not gonna be able to do this wherever I go. Would you guys be fine with me not doing it this way? Because I can't do it this way and not be, like, robbed blind, especially on an airplane. Like, dude, the second it'll just disappear. It's worth way too much money. It's too unique. Yep. Yeah, the industry's cutthroat as it gets. It's the most cutthroat. Nobody wants to, like, everybody thinks, that's the problem, is everybody reaches out to agencies because they, like, are like every small bar band thinks they're worth $1 billion, you know what I mean? That's the truth, you know? It's actually kind of pathetic. I was that guy, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone just thinks they're gonna reach for the stars. They're like, Madison Square Garden, I'm the best. And they have one song. They put one song on YouTube and think that they're gonna be a big deal. I mean, we see them in the chat all the time, right? It's kind of embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of, like, older guys that'll, like, post to be like, dude, I'm just like you. And I'm like, yeah, except for without all the subs and all the views and all the work that I put in. But yeah, you're just like me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, I'm just like Axl Rose. Like, no, dude, you're not. You could be, but right now you're not. You know what I mean? Like, maybe. I love this conversation. I don't know whether we should keep going, though. I was going to play one more song. Should I play one more song? If I play one more song, well, I don't think we're going to get to 60 more. I got to do a nightclub meeting. It's 5:30. This is a good combo, dude. This was a really good one, guys. Thank you. I love this because what it does is, like, fuels my... I would talk to my mom about this normally, okay? Honestly. So what it does is fuels my, like, inspires me, guys. You guys may believe in me, you know, so thank you. You believe in me, and you guys believe that I should get $10,000 and stuff. Like, that's awesome. I don't know. Maybe, right? To cover everything, right? Like, that's a thing. If I could get $10,000 a venue, I could easily travel, right? Because, like I've talked about, the cost of flying to Australia and to Japan and then the hotels, that's insane, right? So, like, I don't want to break even anymore, right? I don't want to do that. I'm not going to go on a tour where I'm losing my butt like everyone else does now. Because that's what everybody else does, right? Is you agree to go on a tour and it doesn't pay anything. Yeah, I know. Every artist out there has famous rich parents. I know. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yep, you nailed it on the head right there, guy. I was saying it before Rick Beato said it too, by the way. You can look. And when he posted that video about that, I was the guy. I was like, everyone in the industry has rich parents. Crazy rich parents who pay for everything, and they just like Taylor Swift's parents are crazy rich, bro. It's all rigged, right? And I'm not going to be rigged. But here's the thing. I have already created a funding source right here, the live stream. I have crowdfunding. I am the most unique thing in the industry. Like, I am already funded. So if I can if I could do live streams while doing that, it would be insane what it would be. NOK. Korean, right? That's Korea, right? John Soviet. Or Soviet. NOK? No, are those... That's Korean, right? NOKs? Does anybody remember? I'm trying to learn world currencies. NOK, 200 NOKs. Norwegian. Sorry, so bad. My bad. Korea's way different. Your name had nothing to do with that. $21. That's 21 US dollars. Sorry, bro. So sorry. Your name does not represent that. I don't know why. No, I don't know why I said NOK was Korean money. Yeah, Norwegian. Thank you, Megan Spencer, for the instant update. I love you. What? There's a person who just commented under videos talking about, you talked on your stream Friday night about getting signed to a label and then proceeded to tell me how bad they are. I don't want to be signed to a label ever. You misunderstood me. I am well aware of how labels work. I have told you guys a million times over and over and over again, right? When you sign to a label, they front you a big pile of money, $250,000 to $500,000, sometimes more. They forward that to you. So you go, I'm rich, yeah, but you have to pay them back. And sometimes, a lot of the time, they don't help you ever. They never help you. So what happens is you make no money because posting music to Spotify makes no money, guys. So what they do is they don't help you, and then at the other side of your contract, when you make 2 albums that they charge you money to make, they charge you money on top of that, by the way. So that that forwarded $250,000 to $500,000, they will also charge you to make the album, and they charge you to use their equipment. And then the album makes no money because it's Spotify, so you make $0. And then they probably won't even help you go on tour. And if they do, they charge you for all the parts of the tour also. And then they just drain you dry, and then they let you go in about 2 years. And then you are owing them all that money. You usually end up owing $500,000. That's how labels work nowadays. It's a scam, flat out. Rarely are they trying to make money off of you. They are trying to just get the money from you. And they're trying to own you, and then they make fun of you, basically. Yeah, I'm well aware of it. I don't want a label. I will never sign to a label. Okay? I want a booking agent. Much different. And a lot of the time, the problem is with the industry is it's very already closed off. Like, it's already, most of the time, the booking agent works for a label, and they will not let you. Most booking agents work for a label. That's the problem with the industry. It's one of the biggest problems. But I want to find just a booking agent who is free from a label. The problem is a booking agent who's connected is probably going to be connected to a label. Because what you need is a booking agent who is already in with everyone and already knows how to get you on tour and knows how to get you exactly the amount of money you need to make. But that's the problem, is they're usually connected to something. And everybody's already connected to everything, so it's a big scam. Like, you can't get into the good venues because they're pretty much under the thumb of the record labels that destroy everybody's lives. It's really, really weird, dude. Like, if you looked into every venue that's not, I'm not even talking huge venues, because I wouldn't be playing huge venues. I'd be playing the mid-tier ones, right? You know, the ones that maybe hold 1,000 people, right? And, like, those are pretty much like under the thumb of labels, and the booking agents are all under the thumb of labels. And if you want to get in the circuit and make any money, you have to sign to them. Rarely can you even get in without that. It's really kind of weird. I'm well aware of it. Now, I want to try to do it without it, but I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm almost certain of it. If you want to get to that mid-tier, you got to sign to something that ruins your life. But yeah, that's how the industry works right now. And that's why most people that just do this are of rich parents, so they don't care about making bad financial decisions at all, because it doesn't matter. They're just doing it because it's fun, and they have money, and they don't care. Kev with a 1 gifted membership. All right, now we'll do one more song, and we'll get out of here. Let's get it to 950. All right, can we do that? Reach out to Oliver Anthony. He's not on a label, and he's doing great from what I hear. What makes you think somebody would want to help me? You know what I mean? Like that? Like, he's doing great. He's not going to give his money to me. I need a female rep? Yeah, maybe. They certainly get whatever they want if they're the right one. Charlie Phantom says, I believe I will see you one day, man, on those big top tier shows. Can't wait to say I was part of the beginning. Thank you. Love that. That's the energy we need around here. Elizabeth K says, they're independent booking agents that work with small groups of performers as their clientele and artists that are part of the tour together. Yeah. And usually that's the problem, is that's a label a lot of the time. In order to go on tour, you have to tour with bands in the same label, and then they all get a set fee. And then if you really look into your contract, you're paying for the gas, the tour bus. You have to rent the tour bus. You are paying for it, not the label. That's what a lot of them do, is you don't look far enough into the contract, and the contract says you're renting the tour bus. You're paying for the gas. You're paying for the hotel room. And you don't realize until the other side that you end up rack up this huge bill that none of the venues you played at paid for, and then they took a big percentage of the money that you're supposed to make, and you make no money. That's usually how it is. But you're living the rock star life, so you don't pay attention to that. All right. All right, I'm going to keep going. We're going to do one song. What should it be? Quick one. We got to get out of here. Can we get the last 50? I would do it, but I got to do a nightclub meeting. I think it's nice outside, so I'll go on a walk. I don't want to waste all my energy, man. I want to have a show tonight. That's the only problem with, like, I'm not going to have any energy, dude. I can't do 10-hour shows a day, dude. Yeah, it's pretty nice outside. All right. What is it going to be, guys? TNT, Dirty Deeds, Lava Chicken, System of a Down, the System of a Down. Yeah, the T-Tech, yeah. Yeah. T-T-H-K. What? I don't know how to say your name. You're the one who made that post. Yeah. I'm well aware of the industry, bro. Like I said, record labels are just evil. It's just they just charge you up the butt. The only thing I want is a booking agent. The problem is most of them are signed to labels. So to get a good booking agent, they're either signed to labels or you can't reach out to them. They have to reach out to you. Which is like what it comes down to is like, yeah. I know. Yeah, you're saying look up Cal Scrubby. Everybody in the industry has had that. If you sign to a label, you're going to get screwed, dude. I've never heard of a single good experience, honestly. Ever. Have you? Have you? No, you haven't. As a person who studied the industry my whole life, it's only gotten way weirder. It should all be illegal, but it's not. Just like Spotify should be put into oblivion for making music worth $0. Like, why is nobody doing anything about that? It shouldn't be allowed. Like, the government needs to step in and stop them. Like, full-blown, right? It should be shut down. There should be a price. The government should step in and make a price for music. I know, it's one of the times where, you know, what government shouldn't do stuff. What Spotify is doing is weird. Music should be worth way more money, and the government is the only one that could actually do anything, because you could sue and do all this stuff, and Spotify's going to win. The government should actually be like, music is worth $1. And it always should be. And not only that, like a stream should be worth way more money. It's very weird. It's bullcrap, dude. Like artists get 1 billion streams and they make like $1 million. 1 billion streams, like that's too many. That should be worth tons of money. Like remember they used to pay to play on the music radio, dude. It's like, it's weird. I really wish the government would save the music industry. That's what we need, dude. Let's vote in some people in the office who want to do that. That's the thing, right? It should be government should just step in and be like, you're going to be forced. There's a number. Here's the number. This industry has been wrecked because of these stupid corporations. And here's how much music is worth. And it should have a freaking value. I'm pretty sure they've done that to like the food industry and stuff. I'm not completely sure. I think there is a thing that like stops monopolies from ruining things. Because that's what's happened here. Is a monopoly destroyed the industry, and the government needs to step in and start saying, dude, that's not allowed. You guys agree? I'm gonna keep saying it. Yeah, you guys seem to. I've never really heard anybody saying it. Maybe I should keep yelling it on the internet. Somebody in the government needs to force the industry to pay people to save the music industry as a whole, because it's gone. It's not an industry anymore. It's dead, right? Somebody in the freaking government could it's like, dude, I'm about to go reach out to the Congress people, bro. Like, somebody needs to propose something to stop these evil corporations from doing this crap. They tried to do it with Ticketmaster, right? The government stepped in. That's what has to happen. Government stepped in on Ticketmaster. They're doing it a little bit, right? You cannot ruin the whole industry. An industry that used to make people rich is now just making 3 guys rich and nobody gets anywhere. It needs to exist for the better of the world. Yeah, you're saying musicians should only do streaming services that pay artists. Yeah, that's why I was fighting getting on Spotify, but everybody in the chat was like,
do you have music on Spotify? Do you have music on Spotify?
So I did it. I just did what everybody else is doing, and I never wanted to do that because it doesn't make any money. It's just a thing. But I did it so I could get the music note next to my name on YouTube. And we got that, so that's cool. But here's the problem, dude. None of them pay anybody worth of crap. That's the bottom line. It needs to be a fixed number. And that's the bottom line, dude. It needs to be forced. Here's the number. It can never dip below it. You have to pay people. Don't be a company if you can't afford it. Bye. Hang up the phone. Period. I wish I could. Dude, if I get big enough, I will totally go and talk to freaking government people. Don't even get me started, dude. Give me the biggest platform in the world. I will wreck this place. Right? Did Rick Beato do a thing on that? Did he say the government needs to step in and do something about it? Because they do, dude. Yeah, Rick Beato knows what I'm saying, dude. He does. He's the smartest guy. He's the smartest guy in the industry. No question about it. Rick Beato is the smartest guy. People like me and him, we gotta yell, dude. The government needs to come in and say it's monopolized and something weird is happening here and it is ruining a lot of people's lives. You know, it's not allowed. It shouldn't be allowed. There should be forced amounts that you should be paid on all accounts for music, by the way. All of music is ruined, all the way to the bottom, by the way. I would argue that bars should be required to pay people a certain amount of money. Because, even then, they're not distributing the money properly, and if you're a musician, you gotta fight a bar to even give you $50. That's not right, dude. It should be $200 forced, and otherwise no live music for you. End of story. Because that's bullcrap, right? I've been screwed out of money a bunch of times, and and 200 is not that much, but 200 is enough where it's low enough the venue can afford it, but that's not too much, right? That's exactly what it should be. $200 for your time. Otherwise, not allowed. Period. And maybe that would have an effect on open mics, but I don't even care. Whatever, dude. Open mic, yeah, right. Don't care. At least pay the person running the open mic. Yep. Regulations, standards. There's places Ireland is doing stuff like that. They're trying to force save it, right? They're paying artists and musicians. It needs to be forced because what's happened is these evil corporate garbage people have officially ruined everything for everybody. So it's got to be forced. And what's funny is for a punk rock world, right? This is one of those times where we're gonna actually need more government because weirdo suit people just leveraged a bunch of young, dumb musicians and ruined everybody's lives. It's freaking stupid. It's weird to think that the government should actually help music, but because it's such an anti-government thing. But it really is like that, right? There's no way. Nobody can save it because you can't sue the richest guy. You can't win. So, like, the only way to win is have the government step in and be like, it's worth money. Here's the money it's worth. And if you don't like it, you're not a part of the industry. Get away. That's what it should be. That's fair. Come on, USA, do something about it. Vote for me. I have no interest in office. I would love to get a hold of somebody that does the change the game. You guys make me famous enough, I'll do it, dude. I'll freaking sit down with a senator and make them do this. You don't even understand. I would full do that, dude. Put me in, dude. They know. They know, right? Like, I'm not a political guy, but I am a freaking... I'm like in an industry that's dead. And it's embarrassing for everybody. It's only dead because creeps want it to be dead. It doesn't need to be dead. All right, we got a request for one more song. What's it going to be, guys? All right. Running with the Devil would be a really good one that I don't do. You're not wrong. No, I know. Metallica songs when they helped make sure Napster was destroyed and monopolies. I know. Everybody, Metallica was right. Isn't that crazy? Everyone made fun of them. Metallica was right. And ultimately, right now, Lars Ulrich is the richest guy in metal. Did you know that? Lars Ulrich is the #1 richest guy in the metal. Yeah. He's worth $500 million. But he was right. And they were right. And they tried. And then now what we're talking about is just what I wish Metallica would do it again. I don't think they care anymore. They make so much money off touring, I don't think they care. But they could save it, dude. Come on, Lars. Come on, Lars. One more final swing at it, dude. You want me to do Van Halen? I have Ain't Talking About Love. We could do that. I think we had a really thought-provoking talk here this afternoon, I'll be honest. It makes me feel good. The touring stuff, the scams, the corruption. All right. So we'll do my version of Ain't Talking About Love, which is this kind of wild, like, electronic thing that I do. All right. Can we get to 91,000? Otherwise, I probably gotta go. I went way too long. This sucks. I mean, it's not quite 3 hours, but I gotta go do a nightclub meeting that'll probably be short. We gotta talk about getting to 90,000. So become a member so you can join that. I don't know how much energy I'm gonna have going in tonight. It's crazy. They're also rolling up on 60. Yeah, but like Metallica's final greatest moment. I mean, they're not, dude. Angus Young. I just saw AC/DC. There's a clip of James Hetfield on Joe Rogan talking about how they watch AC/DC, and that's the gauge for how long you can do it for. And I just went and saw Angus Young a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to tell you, you can rock like crazy into your 80s, bro. I mean, they're 70s, right? But like, Brian's at close to 80. You can dominate. The best band, dude. They rule. So, like, but anyways, Metallica's greatest thing should be saving the industry by, like, going into the freaking government and forcing the prices, bro. That'd be insane, wouldn't it? We would all, like, they're the greatest band, dude, and they, like, that'd be awesome. It needs to happen. Anyways, this is Ain't Talking About Love. The way I do this is wildly different, all right? So I like to do it with, watch this. Here we go, with synthesizers and stuff. Kind of a taste of where we're going. Not the best play of that, but it's real, you know what I mean? Alright, here we go. I do a kind of breakbeat electronic music, so you'll see. And yes, of course I play it on the guitar, but... Alright, here we go. Everything's made from scratch. Drums, synthesizer, guitar, looped, live, then mixed and remixed on the spot. Sorry for such a delay and a gap, but sometimes we have real conversations about real stuff that is real important to the real world. You know what I mean? And let's get back into what it's all about, really, right? Loving Van Halen. That's what it's all about, dude. And if you want to watch a really good interview, there's an interview with Eddie, David Lee Roth, and Alex Van Halen sitting down talking about their record label. And it's this really awesome interview that they have, and how they got screwed also. And everyone got screwed from the dawn of mankind. It's really disgusting. Somebody needs to save it. Here we go. Watch, it starts simple, okay? Everything's made in front of your face, no backing tracks. Let's go! We're not talking about love! Are you? Here we go. That's unfortunate. You guys didn't rally hard enough. That makes me sad that I worked my butt off. Why didn't you tell them to subscribe, guys? That really wasn't good enough for you guys? Okay, let me find the other Van Halen medley doing that, bro. You don't know anybody, bro. Alright. Whatever. I don't know. I'm putting in too much work. Dang it. It's 6:30. This sucks. The nightclub meetings. I'm just gonna non-stop stream all night. I hate when that happens, dude. I get no break, and then I feel like terrible the whole time. I went hard because I thought we were gonna get there, dude. You guys didn't help me. Bummer. I blame you guys. That's your fault. I should have stopped a while ago. Pace myself. I don't do that though. I just work hard and then work hard and then work hard. And then I just end up feeling like crap all the time. Alright. Got another $20 super chat right here. Snoopy Dooby Doo with a 20 says, that just made my last 2 brain cells report a workplace injury. Is that in a good way? I hope that's in a good way. I hope so. I'm assuming that's in a good way, but you gave me $20 for it, so I gotta assume that's in a good way. Either way, I mean, I'm doing better, so. All right, thanks, guys. Anybody else have anything else? Best thing you've seen yet? Thank you. Let's stock shirts. Nice job. Thanks, Snoopy Dooby Doo. Ultimate boss tier music, says Charlie Phantom. Love that. Claire, the gamer 87 says, oh my god, so good, so good. Oh yeah, love this. Thank you. Yeah, I love Van Halen. I try to do like a medley, like, you know, put some Van Halen guitar solos and stuff in there. Style guitar solos, you know. Thank you, Elizabeth K. You're the best. Everybody? Anybody else? Lump AC. Graf Panzer says USA, USA. Renee 95, Renee, what's up? AX2 USN says stagehand from the 60s to 70s. Had to say you heckin' rock. like listening to Hagar, early Clapton, or Aerosmith. You have skills. Thank you so much. Good, dude. I'm trying to bring rock stars back, bro. Trying to be, by not copying them. You know what I mean? By doing something unique while referencing the old world and bringing a new world to the old world. I am trying to, revive the idea of a rock star, which is not something repeating things, but you can reference things without, I'm not trying to duplicate them. I'm trying to change the world. I don't know. But I love you. That's the best. These comments are amazing. I love that. Thanks, everybody. Dome is inspired. Kev, anyone else want a shout out? Dude, you guys are awesome. These comments are really, really it, dude. Yeah, and I'm sure on a phone it probably doesn't sound that good because the buzzy. I get that the 303 buzz doesn't sound all that great on a phone. When you put that thing on, put it on a big set of speakers, and you'll know what's going on, guys. Because on little speakers, that kind of stuff, like this thing, right? The thing I do at the end, especially like this thing. Go get some subwoofers and listen to one of these. Basically just a subwoofer test. Using Van Halen, which has never been known for being like that, which is what's great about it. Come on, guys. 4 more subs. Let's go. Let's go. 3 more. Let's hit the freaking goal. Thank you. Let's go. Yes. I worked my freaking butt off, bro. I went way too long. I should have paused. And now, hey. Hey, now. Come on now. Don't even with me. Let's go. Let's get 91. Let's get the first tier down. You can say you were here before 91,000, guys. Because once you're past 100,000, there's no bragging rights, by the way. Everything before 100,000 is kind of bragging rights, right? Anything after 100,000 is not bragging rights. But saying you were 90,000, you can remember that number. And that's fun. Because then when I'm dominating in the world, you will be able to claim whatever you want. You can brag to your friends and say,
"Oh my God, I was here before 100,000 subs. Yes, we did it."
Thank you, guys. All right, it's 6:30. Nightclub meeting is going to happen later than normal, maybe 7:30. I need a little break, but I'm going to go on a walk. I'm going to have no energy if I go on a walk, but I'm going to do it anyways. So I'm basically going to be crazy exhausted tonight, unfortunately. But, hey, man, I'm having fun. Thank you for getting me to 91. We did it, guys. I'll see you tonight, all right? Double tap the screen, subscribe. Welcome to the membership nightclub. Renee, 95 Renee. Night after night we gather, united as one. Are united? Join the nightclub, my exclusive membership club here on YouTube. It's only $3 a month right now. It's probably going to go to at very least $5 when I get to 100,000. I think that's what it's going to be. I hope that doesn't ruin some of you for that. But I think we got to start making money somehow. You know what I mean? Members and super chats are the only way I make money right now. So I love you guys for that. I hope that's okay. We're going to find out. But Monday and Friday around 6, 7 p.m. Central, we have meetings for members only, and I do a 1 or 2 hour stream, and I've been doing it this whole time. So the road to 100,000 is going to have this journal behind it, and it's amazing that I have like a diary of my YouTube journey. I didn't know what it was when I was doing it, but now I know like how awesome it's going to be to have my thoughts in the moment and like how my life has changed, you know, and things are going to keep changing because I'm in a mall and I'm not going to be in the mall forever. My mom died along the journey, dude. Like the nightclub meetings are now almost more important than even this show. It's me as a YouTuber, as a musician, my journey. It's very exciting. The more closer we get to 100,000, the more exciting those meetings are. Like, the more I am so thankful that I did that. I don't know of anybody that did that. So I've done something on YouTube that I've never seen done ever, which is like document my journey in real time with hours of footage. Like I said, 1 or 2 hours twice a week. So I update, and some of it seemed dumb and redundant, and I was like, what am I doing? Now it's like, no, man, it was in real time where I was at, what I was thinking, what was going on with my life, and it's become so crazy. There's going to be some like documentary or something we'll be able to make with that. It's going to be so awesome. The road to 100,000. Like, I bet we could really inspire the YouTubers with something coming out of that. You know what I mean? Like, because if we can get this show to 100,000 subs in under 2 years, then we could take that footage and maybe make some sort of something. It's all vertical, unfortunately, but there's probably still some way to make it into something cool. The audio, at least, of me talking, you know, over like footage or something. I don't know. Or we'll do nothing and I'll just keep going. I need to hire freaking editors, bro. But that's a different story. Thank you all. Night after night we gather. United as one. Are you united? Join the nightclub. We dominate night after night. I love you guys. I love it. Come back tonight around 11 p.m. Central. I'm going to do a nightclub meeting. Hopefully don't waste too much energy. Get a little bit of a break. And then we're going to come back tonight. And we're going to go. The goal was to get to 91,000 today. I'm glad we did it in the afternoon. We're 3 hours in, which is not overly crazy. Well, 3.5 hours. So it is a little crazy because I'm going to do 3.5 hours later, and I'm going to do probably 2 hours of the nightclub. We're going to try to make the nightclub meeting short, but I always just go as long as I feel, and I always feel like having fun, and it's fun. Thank you for the wonderful show. We have one of the pillars down, guys. Only 9 more. Isn't that exciting? Only 9 more. 9 more, guys. Knocking them down like dominoes, dude. It's crazy. It's going to be weird to be above 100,000. Am I going to change? Am I going to be a king on the throne of a million billion? Maybe. I hope so. Million billion. To the moon. Forever, always. Let's go. Time to take over the world. Oh, yeah. We're not talking about love, but I love you all. Let's get 100,000 subs this month. You ready? Love you all. Road to 100,000 subs. Oh yeah. See you later tonight around 11:11, all right? Don't forget to follow, sub, and double tap the screen. Love you all. Bye-bye.